there's a lot of different things that we as humans use to better ourselves for, I guess you could say, self-development. You could go down the, hardcore discipline and like go to the gym mindset, or maybe you're more of a religious tending person, or maybe like new age spirituality. But there's different things that we can tap into for information to fix our lives essentially. But the more and more that I've delved down these different areas of fixing yourself, the more and more I realize that nobody out there really has the answers to my specific questions, the things that I need to know to get to the next level, right? And what I've come to realize is that the only person who does have those answers is actually me. And that everything that's in my way right now is not an information problem. It's not a what book can I read or what video can I watch problem. It's a what am I not looking at within myself problem. And I think that a lot of people get stuck here because at first it's you're educating yourself and you're bringing yourself to this certain level of, I guess you could say, confidence in your ability to fix yourself, but then you get stuck. You're at this point where like you feel like you're doing all the right things to make it to this next level, but really you're still in your old life. Like nothing really fundamentally has changed profoundly to the point where you could say, okay, my whole life changed drastically. And I think that all of us, or a lot of us, that are in the same boat as me are feeling kind of stuck right now. Like what's the next piece of information that I'm missing? Maybe you're reading a lot of books like I am, or you're watching a lot of webinars and whatever gurus that seem to have the answer for you. And it feels like you're doing something. It feels like, all right, I'm getting a little bit closer. I'm getting a little bit closer. This guy had something profound to say. That person had something cool to say, and I'm just there. I just need to hear one more piece of information and it'll all click. But the truth is that that's not going to happen, and that's why I feel like I've been feeling stuck is because I've been searching so much for this information out there that I think is going to solve me. But what I wasn't realizing was that the only thing that's in my way is my own conditioning and my own limiting beliefs. And that's something that I have not been looking at for a long time because I felt like I could kind of just like push through it, just hold on to the vision kind of mentality. And yes, it's important to hold on to a vision or to have a vision for your life, but you also need to look at yourself because everything that you're currently experiencing is a direct manifestation of who you are currently being. And until you take a look at that, you're not going to realize what you're doing to maintain all of this. And that's really what is it's releasing this resistance that you have to being your true authentic self, because that desire that you have, that wish that you have for the future is your longing to be your true self. Your true self is love, bliss, peace, abundance, is harmonious. That's what you want your life experience to be, and that's what it wants to be. But we have all this resistance and all of this conditioning that gets placed on our mind, and we need to look at that and we need to release it, and not in a forceful way like, oh, I'm battling myself, but just start to become present and really observe our experience. And that's all that is needed, is to observe our experience and raise our consciousness, because as you observe yourself, you'll realize the different actions that you're doing, the different kind of thoughts that you're thinking are all based in these certain beliefs that you have, and many of them might be limiting. And it's these beliefs that are holding us back from reaching that next level that we're trying to get to. And it's as simple as becoming aware of them, because once you become aware of a belief, you can only become aware of it once you recognize its falsity. It's it's a lie essentially. You are not what you believe yourself to be. Just because you might believe yourself to be a unconfident person doesn't mean that you are an unconfident person. That just means that you've been living by that program for such a long time that it feels like that's reality, but that's not true. You are infinite. You are free to be whoever you want to be here. But right now, you and I are trying to be someone new, someone I guess we could label as better, but it's really more authentic towards ourselves. We're trying to be ourselves. And the only thing that's holding us back is this identification with this programming that is not in harmony with who we truly desire to be. And when we watch ourselves, just observe ourselves throughout the day without shaming ourselves or condemning ourselves or having this urgency to do something, when we can just watch ourselves and have the calmness and patience to do that, then we'll start to see, and I'm starting to see, the different programming that I've been living by. And it's really all the time you're living out this unconscious programming, and you need to become aware of it so that you can release it. And that's what's going to get you to the next level. It's not searching for these answers outside of yourself, because the answer is within you. It's within me. And we need to stop running from that and just look at it. So that's my message for today. My name is Isaiah Coley. Thank you for watching. And as always, go be great. You got this.